definition of leadership?
Any leader should at one time have been a good follower. Leaders are not suddenly hoisted upon people. A leader, like a teacher, should have been a good student. Without being a good student, you cannot be a teacher. Therefore, such a leader who has been a non-leader for some time and served another leader who he respects and admires, he will develop certain leadership qualities, which is that those who work for you are not lower or lesser than you, but they are still in an infancy state where they are trying to grow, and therefore always give a sympathetic ear to their suggestions.
Right.
One, because you have been recognized as a leader, you might have to do certain things which may not be universally liked by everyone. But if your actions are in the process of bringing about justice, equality and well-being, then you should do that if you are a leader. You shouldn't think, because I do this, I will become infamous, so I am not going to do it. You have to do it. It's your duty to do it. And the other thing is not to give up. A leader who constantly gives up is a useless leader. I don't know why you should call a guy a leader. One who says, okay, these are weaknesses, I won't give up. I will continue, is a good leader. Then, planning. A leader should not plan only for today. A leader should plan for 20 years hence, at least, minimum.
Yes.
If these qualities are there, and if the leadership is not looking only for its own satisfaction, but for the satisfaction of the country or the situation or the organization that he leads, that is a good leader. Not a leader who is only thinking about his own pocket. That's not a good leadership. It's just selfish incarnations of selfishness, let's say.
A lot of leaders, by the definition of their job profile, they would be leaders. But in the midst of the war, the battle of life, the battle of corporate, just like Arjuna, in the absence of Krishna, which is a mentor or a guru, you just...
Therefore, you need a certain mentor.
Right.
A spiritual mentor or a spiritual direction, one who gives direction, or a spiritual advisor is very important for any kind of leadership. Because at times of desperation, they are the ones who can save you and say, okay, relax, let's move forward. If you look back into the history of this country or many other countries, there always rishis have been advising the kings.
Correct.
They don't want to become kings, they are not interested. But they are advising. And the king also knows that they don't want to take my kingdom, they are trying to help me move forward.
Ethically.
On
the moral path.
Morally, also spiritually. That you don't say, I've given up, I'm done and finished. No, they say, don't do that, stand up. This is exactly what Krishna is trying to do to Arjuna here. Stand up, move forward. So that kind of mentorship is essential. It can be a person or it can be a body of teachings.
Correct.
Both possible.
So would you advise all the people who are a part of this, youngsters or people who are, in 20 years of their career and what we call midlife crisis and stuff like that, picking up, if it was one thing that you want them to start reading, what would be that?
Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita.
But the mentality is, Bhagavad Gita, once I retire, just like my forefathers, I will start reciting Bhagavad Gita.
It's not meant for retirement, it's meant for action. It's something which I am trying to tell everybody. It's not a retirement book. It's for action here and now. Arjuna was not an old man, he was retiring.
Yes.
And look at Krishna, in his major roles, different roles he plays and still remains tranquil. This is a great mentor.